Maryland's most powerful Doppler radar and the forecast certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
Focus on the tropics as we head towards the peak of hurricane season. This month of September brings in the most active tropical weather middle of the month, and these dark orange zones, the prime areas for them to form and for them to track. Now we're tracking one here in the open Atlantic, and typically that will take a path to the north of the Leeward and Windward Islands and curve away from the U.S., and it looks like the latest one's going to do that. And then we track the western Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico, and we could be looking at yet another named storm within a couple of days. Katia up to hurricane status yesterday as we're watching this chug its way across the Atlantic, and it does look like the latest projection with a 75-mile-per-hour wind around the center. We're looking at a 17-mile-per-hour push to the west and 2,400 miles away from Miami. Hurricane Center takes this thing as a Category 3 major hurricane. 115-mile-per-hour winds are stronger over the weekend. There's our timestamp Sunday into Labor Day Monday. Watch it curve north of the islands. There's Puerto Rico, and it looks like this thing is probably going to curve away from the U.S., thankfully because of our weather pattern that we have stacked up here. We'll bring it back close to home, though. All this activity across the northwestern Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico already spreading some tropical moisture. Heavy downpours just offshore of Miami and on into the Panhandle and even back through West Texas. This entire region is prime target, and as we continue to track this particular storm, it has interest for us. Yesterday, some computer models were taking the storm, hitting somewhere between New Orleans and Pensacola, and then spreading rain our way. Some of those same models are now taking that same storm into Texas. Go figure, a completely different result from the same expected storm. So we'll have to watch this thing as it probably develops over the course of the weekend. We have our own frontal boundary that's going to move through, and we will have some added cloud cover and then increase our threat of showers as we head through the weekend, unfortunately, into Labor Day. Today we're aiming for a good-looking day, but almost a repeat of yesterday and the day before with occasional mix of clouds. 84, low humidity, good-looking stuff. Tonight, we're back down into the low 60s for the most part. We had a southeast wind, we had some moisture, and maybe some patchy fog, and as a result, more clouds expected tomorrow. That holds our temperatures back into the lower 80s. 83, we drop it a notch, but some of you could just barely hit 80. Lows mid-60s. More moisture actually makes it milder at night, cooler in the days. But we surge 87, afternoon storm Saturday, Sunday and Labor Day Monday, a better chance of rain.